Welcome to episode 5 of the Rooz Show. Once again, same people, Eli, Corey. Today we got some awesome segments. Let's hear them.
We're starting off with everyone's favorite, Off Topic. Then we go to Game of the Week, College Football Edition. Then we have Weekend Review. And another Game of the Week, NFL Edition.
Let's go to everyone's favorite. Welcome to everyone's favorite segment, Off Topic. Today, the category is Top 10 Childhood Snacks. It's a very exciting topic, so let's get straight into it. Honorable mentions for today. We got the oatmeal cream pies.
Good ones.
We got Ruffles, and we got animal crackers. All three classics.
Classics.
Yeah, I mean, we got a whole variety here. We got desserty with oatmeal cream pies, and then we got chips, Ruffles, animal crackers, kind of the dead between.
Sweet and salty.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great snack. I'd love
eat
all
any
three.
of those any time of the day, you know?
Yeah.
Great snacks.
So let's go to our top 10. First up, the snack that smiles back, Goldfish at number 10. Any thoughts on Goldfish?
Great. The only ones I really like are the extra cheddar ones.
I agree.
I mean,
That's definitely the best one.
they're not bad, the normal ones and other flavors, but you can't go wrong with some extra cheddar Goldfish. They're so good.
Yes, I agree with that.
And the punchline's awesome too.
Yeah.
Snack that smiles back.
Number 9, we got desserty again. Oreos, Milk's favorite cookie.
Milk's favorite cookies.
I
So
freaking
good.
love Oreos, man.
I love them too. The what's your favorite?
I mean, just regular, I think.
Regular?
Or
Double stuff.
birthday, double stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Birthday cake's also
Birthday
really
cake
good.
is so good.
But,
I love the mint ones too.
The mint ones are
It's
good.
either you love it or you hate it. I feel like, or you don't really hate it, but you don't like it. Not
Yeah.
a mint guy, you don't like them. But if you like mint, you like the Oreo mints.
Now, on to number 8, we got Gushers.
Gushers.
So you had Gushers at number 2 on your
Number
list
2 on
with
my
our
list.
combined list. So what's your opinion of Gushers?
They're a staple. Like you go to the fruit snacks aisle and like you're picking out your fruit snacks and you see the Gushers. Give me the Gushers. That's any day of the week. If you go to that aisle, I'm picking out Gushers over anything else.
The only thing with Gushers I don't like, I cannot stand opening a Gushers pack and getting all reds, man.
That's tough.
It ticks me off. I'm like, I don't want all reds.
It's
Like,
also-
can we not combine them?
It's also tough when sometimes some of the Gusher, like the gel stuff, is pouring out of the Gushers, so it's all sticky and all that. But other than that, they're really good.
Yeah. All right, on to number 7. I mean, it could be tough. I mean, I think it's a snack, but I mean, it could be debatable. Pizza rolls. You
Snack,
got to cook them
definitely.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, would you call it a snack if you got to cook them? Like that's the only thing. Pizza rolls are amazing.
They're good. I love them a lot. I didn't start to eat them until later on in my childhood, but
Oh yeah.
that's why they weren't very high on my list. But they're really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Pizza rolls were number 2 on my list. I'm a big fan. I'm a big pizza roll guy. On to number 6. We have pizza rolls twin bagel bites.
Bagel bites.
That could be questionable. I mean, bagel bites over pizza rolls. I feel like not a lot of people agree with that, but I think it's reasonable.
I think it's reasonable. I definitely have bagel bites over pizza rolls. I think there's better, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I do love me some bagel bites. Well, let's go to the top 5. Number 5, another Little Debbie snack. The zebra cakes.
Zebra cakes. Oh my goodness.
They are incredible.
Awesome. I love the holiday, the Christmas trees.
Yes, dude.
All the holiday forms they have, and just the staple zebra cake is awesome too.
Yeah. Well, let's go to number 4. Number 4, very popular snack. You got Doritos at 4.
Good snack.
What's your favorite flavor?
Is it the sweet and spicy? The purple bag. I call them purple bag.
Okay. Yeah.
They're so good.
Nacho cheese or Cool Ranch though.
That's a tough one. I'm more of a Cool Ranch guy.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
honest. I couldn't eat ranch just plain, but I can eat Cool Ranch Doritos, and those are so good.
Yeah, I'm a nacho cheese guy.
Nacho cheese. They're both good.
Yes. All right, top 3 making the podium spot. Very classic childhood snack. Got the Lunchables. I mean,
Good.
that if that doesn't scream a childhood snack, I don't know what does. I mean,
I used to trade those things at lunch every single day.
Yeah.
Try to either get a bunch of them or try to get stuff from other people. But those are awesome.
Yes, they are.
Try to get Lunchables from other people who brought them. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Number 2, You got Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
That could be a surprise. I mean,
Uh-huh.
I think it's a great breakfast snack.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, Pop-Tarts are amazing. So,
Yeah.
I think they deserve to be 2. I don't see anything wrong with that.
What's your favorite type?
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Mine too.
Or hot fudge sundae. Hot fudge sundae is really good.
I think brown sugar cinnamon is the best.
Yes.
And then I like the normal strawberry right after that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and let's just go to number 1.
Number one.
1.
On both of our lists.
Yes, on both. Another unanimous number 1. We saw Roadhouse last week.
Uh-huh.
Number 1 is Cheez-Its.
So good.
Dude, I mean,
there's no doubt. Number 1 snack.
yes, it's just so good. I mean, there's like a million flavors. Like originals, great. White cheddar's great.
Uh-huh.
The grooves are good.
Yes.
Extra toasty. I'm a big fan of extra toasty. I don't know if you are, but
They're good.
it's just
so good.
There's so many
I
good.
had
options.
Cheez-Its today too.
I know. I had them yesterday. I mean, that's still a staple in my house to get Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are so good.
So, well, that was off topic, childhood snacks edition. Let's go to our next segment. We'll go college football with Game of the Week. Well, Corey, it's time for our first game of the week. This one's for college football, and of course, it's the national championship. Yep. Ohio State, Notre Dame. We got Monday, January 20th, 7:30, ESPN. So if you guys want to watch it, there you go. There's your chance. Ohio State's looking for their first championship since 2014. Notre Dame, you got to go back to 1988. That's a long time ago. And also, I think about these coaches. Ryan Day got questioned hard after the Michigan game. People didn't think he was coming back. Freeman questioned hard after NIU. People were saying, "Oh, Freeman hasn't done anything for Notre Dame." This is their shining moment. This is their chance.
And I do want to say something real quick. Out of all the national championship teams, and I think it's Newt Rockne and then Lou Holtz, and then have both in their 3rd year coaching Notre Dame have won the national championship.
That's a good sign for Freeman there.
Freeman's 3rd year. It's a good sign if you keep going.
And those are both legendary coaches for the Irish. So, well, let's go to the keys to win for each team. I'll be Ohio State. You can be your Irish, Corey.
I'll be the Irish.
For Ohio State, they got to keep the pressure game going. JTT, we've been talking about him for 3 episodes on this. He's a stud. Jack Sawyer, he had a big game last week. He's got to keep it up. No dumb mistakes. They kind of struggled against Texas. Will Howard execute. He'll be fine. He played pretty good against Texas later in the game. So, and then they got to get them playmakers involved. Jeremiah Smith, 1 catch against Texas. He was non-existent. The run game, Judkins, Henderson, non-existent. They got to get that involved. Even though they still won, it was mostly from their defense, and they got to have a good offensive game for the national championship.
And for Notre Dame, they have to have the run game rolling. If they cannot run the football, I don't think Notre Dame really has much of a chance. That's their number 1 offensive game plan. It's Notre Dame's backbone, just running the football. And if Riley Leonard and Jeremiah Love can't get going, it's going to be tough sledding. And they can't turn the ball over. A turnover would kill the momentum and everything they have against Ohio State. And with Ohio State having such a good offense and defense both, you can't turn the ball over. And you have to have eyes on Smith. Jeremiah Smith is going to eat the secondary up if you don't have eyes on him. You have to be able to double team, triple team if you have to. You have to have eyes on him. I think with Notre Dame's secondary, they'll do a pretty good job of that, hopefully. But and special teams, they have to keep it up. They've been on fire in the playoffs, and if Mitch Jeter can keep going, it'll be a pretty good game, I think.
And I mean, last week they had that big kickoff return. I mean, the special teams has made dividends in all 3 of their games so far in this playoff.
A kickoff return would turn the momentum crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what ultimately, won them the game. They just broke away. So let's look at the predictions. Corey, you go first.
I have OSU 28, Notre Dame 31. Mitch Jeter wins it.
Again, Mitch Jeter bringing it home. I mean, do you expect a huge game out of Love then?
I do. I think Jeremiah Love is going to go crazy, in my opinion. I think he's got and Riley Leonard both. The run game, I think, is going to be pretty good.
Yes. For my prediction, I'm sorry, Corey. I'm rooting for the Irish, but Ohio State's too good for them. This is their chance. That team is loaded. I mean, they're definitely got the best roster in college football. They didn't live up to the hype in the regular season, but they put it on the postseason. I got Ohio State 34-20. I think Notre Dame's going to struggle a lot. I think Ohio State's going to be Ohio State in that first half. They're going to put it on them. Notre Dame's going to have to play from behind the whole game. It sucks, really, because I don't want to see Ohio State win at all, but that's what's going to happen. So
it's all right.
Well, that was our first game of the week. Don't worry. Game of the week's coming back in another after weekend review. So let's go to weekend review. Welcome to Weekend Review. We're just going to cover these NFL playoff games that happened in the wild card round. First, Chargers-Texans. Texans take care of business. 32-12. Houston's defense came to play. Herbert threw picks, and they got pressure on the quarterback that ultimately brought him home for the Texans.
And the Steelers and Ravens game, it was a pitiful performance from the Steelers. They ended up losing 28-14. Henry was steamrolling down the field all over the Steelers. Awful first half from Pittsburgh. It wasn't very good at all. And Action Jackson. I can't even say that right. Crazy game. Game. The Ravens look really good, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah. Next game, Broncos-Bills. 31-7 Buffalo. Marvin Mims had that deep shot. Everyone got pumped for the Broncos. It was useless. Allen got dialed in, and Shakur had that big play that really set it loose for Buffalo.
Now to the NFC with the Eagles and Packers. Eagles are just good. The Packers had a lot of injuries for this game. The Eagles ended up winning 22-10. The Phillies defense came to play. They were rolling on defense. I don't think it was like 3 or 4 3-and-outs they forced, which is awesome. Dallas Goedert came to play too. He was electric.
No, it was crazy.
And that one play, how long was that play?
I don't know, but it looked like it was a 50-yarder because all the dang stiff arms he did.
I know, that was wild. And then Philly got off to a hot start. That was an insane first half.
Yeah,
first quarter.
Next game, Sunday night, best game by far. Commanders-Bucks. Commanders 23-20 on the doink field goal to win it. I mean, just instant classic. Jaden Daniels did not look like a rookie at all. And really, Baker Mayfield played well. I mean, I think both teams played so well. It sucks to see one of them lose. But that fumble really ended it for the Bucks.
And moving on to the Rams and Vikings. The Vikings magic ran out, man. They lost this game 27-9. Minnesota, terrible game.
Yeah, I mean,
not good at all. Darnold looked like he was junk. Straight booty. It looked like he was not good at all. And Rams defense were on top of it. They were dialed in.
Well, that was the recap of the NFL Wild Card round. Next week, we'll have the same thing, week in review, but with the divisional round. Let's go to our final segment, Game of the Week, NFL Edition. Welcome to our final segment and our second Game of the Week, this time for the NFL, and I think it's also pretty obvious. Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills. The game is Sunday, January 19th, 6:30 on CBS. I encourage a watch. You got the battles of the MVPs here.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. I mean, it is such a high-stakes matchup. We saw it earlier this year on Sunday Night Football. Baltimore took care of business. Baltimore blew them out. I mean, but this time Buffalo is at home, so
I think it's going to be tough for Baltimore to repeat what they did earlier this season. And I think it's going to be a good game.
Yes, and you also, winner goes to play the winner of Houston and Kansas City. That hasn't decided yet. Also, you look at this game. Cold weather, 20 degrees.
20 degrees, kickoff time.
I mean, it's not a tough environment for these teams, I don't think, but it's 20 degrees ain't an easy game to play. I mean, so let's go to the keys to win the game. Baltimore, Buffalo. My Super Bowl prediction, his Super Bowl prediction. For Baltimore, I think the run game has to dominate again, like they did against Pittsburgh. Whether it's Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, I don't think it really matters. I mean, I think if they can get both involved, that's awesome for them. And also the defense has got to get turnovers. I mean,
100%.
This Buffalo team's a hard team to play. I mean, if the defense can get turnovers, I mean, they're going to be good. I mean, I want to see an interception for Baltimore for them to win. I think if they get 2, I think they're gold.
Yeah,
and then
for sure.
Explosive plays will be huge for Baltimore. Henry, Jackson, they're both extremely capable of getting explosive plays, but I mean, a deep shot from Flowers if he's playing, a deep shot from Nelson Aguilar, a deep shot from Bateman, that would be great for him. So let's go to Buffalo.
The number one thing they have to do is contain Lamar. Lamar went off against the Steelers. He went off and he's been doing awesome this whole year. MVP type season. He's just Lamar. You have to contain him, and they have to use the running backs. With Ray Davis or James Cook, Ray Davis, and Ty Johnson, all really good running backs. And if they use all 3 in the offense, it'll be a pretty tough game for Baltimore's defense to defend that. And they have to convert in the red zone. When they're in the red zone, they have to score touchdowns. It's a must. Buffalo, if they can score touchdowns, it'll be a tough game for Baltimore, I think. And they have to kick well. Last year in the divisional round, I think it was, when Tyler Bass had a rough game and ultimately lost them the game against Kansas City. Not a good look. They have to kick well, and I think they will. With the weather they have on their side, I think it'll be pretty good. Yeah,
he's got something to prove for sure for him. So let's go to our predictions. We're gonna switch something up. I think talking about this game, I think we gotta do justice. We gotta predict the MVPs first. So for my MVP, I think Lamar Jackson deserves it. Honestly, I think the NFL is going to be like the winner of this game wins the MVP. Lamar Jackson's going to be the MVP. He's got better stats than Allen. I mean, Allen's having an incredible year. But who's your MVP prediction?
I'm going to go with you. I think Lamar's going to win it. Lamar's having an insane year and one of his best years he's ever had, if not the best year he's ever had. It's wild to say, but I mean, not wild, but it's wild to see. And it's awesome. I do think Lamar Jackson's going to win it, though.
Yeah, it's crazy that Lamar's best year. It's Lamar's best year by far. He's won 2 MVPs. And people are still like, I don't know if he's going to win it just because Josh Allen's playing incredible. So let's go to our game predictions. I'll go first. I got the Ravens taking it home, 24-16. I think the Ravens are going to create those turnovers like I talked about in the keys. And I think the run game. I mean, I feel like Henry could have trouble, but I think Jackson's going to have a big game. So.
Yeah. For me, I have Baltimore 16, Buffalo 20. I think it'll be a shootout between Bass and Tucker. And,
heck yeah!
I like the idea of that. I'm a kicker fan myself, and I think it'll be a pretty good game.
Yeah, I mean Tyler Bass, that'd be awesome for him. I mean, people would love him.
Yes.
So, I mean, do you think they'll go on and play Kansas City?
I do think they will. I think Kansas City will beat. Actually, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't think Kansas City will go on to pass Houston.
For real? You think Houston's beating Kansas City? I mean, I know we just switched it up, but hold on.
With Kansas City having I think it's 2 or 3 weeks with their starters not playing, I think Houston's going to be rolling.
Whoa.
I think Houston's rolling.
I cannot believe you just said that. I mean, that just blows my mind. I mean, Kansas City in the playoffs? Are we serious right now?
I mean, I've been on the terror of where I've been seeing all these teams not play well after a couple of byes, and I don't think after the bye week, I don't think they're going to be rolling as well. I think Houston's rolling. I think Houston's going to go in there and beat them.
Wow. Well, a wild prediction to end the segment of the Rooz Show. I encourage you to watch these great games. I mean, there's a ton of good games this week. You got Monday, you got the National Championship. Saturday, we got a couple games. Kansas City, Houston, I know is one, and I believe it's Detroit and Washington, which is another good game.
Yep.
And then Sunday, we got the Rams and Eagles, which is a good game. And then we got that game we just talked about, the thriller, the Ravens versus the Bills. So if you haven't followed us on YouTube, I encourage you guys to. I mean, it'll be there in a second with the outro. And while you're at it, follow Instagram, listen to on Spotify. So have a great night. See ya.